Hello everyone, this video will cover Module 16. So Module 16 is our last module for the class and it will be open at the same time as Module 15, so you can complete the assignments, the final assignments in any order. You have two assignments here that are required and then one that is optional. So the first thing is a review quiz. The review quiz pulls questions from the entire semester. So I do have a page that just lists the readings that we've done. And so you can go back through and just remind yourself of what we've covered throughout the semester and do a little review first would be my recommendation before attempting the quiz. You can take it multiple times though. It is not an exam. So however many times you want to, but it is 25 questions. So it's quite a few questions to have to do over and over again. So I really recommend preparing for it. And then the last assignment is to do just a reflection essay. And this essay is not even really a standard essay length. I'm only looking for about 3 paragraphs. Not a bulleted list though, like we did for the midpoint reflection. In this case, I want you to write your answers out in paragraph form. You can answer the questions in any order, but most students kind of group them by, type of answer. You don't really even need a thesis. Kind of your main point of this essay is really overall how you felt you did during the semester. And so that's kind of this first question is, what do you feel like you've improved on and what do you need to work on? And then also like, what do you want to use in the future? You look back at like your email that you sent me at the beginning of the semester and then the midpoint reflection. Did you meet your goals that you set, that kind of thing? And then what did you do your best and worst work on? And then what have you learned so far? Just about revising and about your own writing and that kind of thing. Throughout the semester. For this type of assignment, I'm really just looking for your thoughts. Please don't use AI for this. It's so painfully obvious when students do that. So I really highly recommend you just think about limiting yourself there with the AI. I don't care if there are errors in it, as long as I can read it, you're going to get your credit for it. So that's the only rubric I have on here is just that authentic voice rubric. The last thing in here is the end of course survey, and that means that you can get some more extra credit if you need it. And it's this exact same questions as the midpoint survey. If you have any thoughts for me on how the class can be improved, I appreciate getting some feedback. Otherwise, that is just in here so that we have something at the end of the semester. So if you have questions as you do the assignments, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great week.